OnlyFans and these other platforms are dying at a very rapid pace, and I'm gonna show you exactly what is replacing them and why. So why are they dying? So it's not the fees are the fees. This is something that all platforms share. It's impossible to get below that because you need a high risk contract. So that's going to be the same forever. It's going to be the standard 20%. But the problem with the platforms is that you get banned for what you say, what the fan says. You can't use certain words. You can't go near certain topics. There's bots reading every message, and you sometimes wake up to your account being warned that you have one chance left or it will get banned. And that's just for the creator side of things. The stigma is actually on the customer side, where they have to say, yeah, I have an OF account, you have screenshots, leaks, it's a permanent record, and everything there is recorded. It's not private, it's not encrypted, and the product itself has literally become the problem. So customers don't feel safe on the platform, they feel vulnerable, and that is why the business model is falling apart. And this is also why these companies will not exist for a lot longer, because they're big, they can't move, they're not agile, and even if they make a solution towards this, they have to rebrand it because the contracting for their current platforms is very different from what they want to acquire with a Linksharing one. So they won't be in time before their reign is over. Now, what comes next is literally just a new category of Linksharing platforms. So there's 4 names right now to remember. You have Dropfans, you have Exclu, Unlocked, and Fangate. And fun fact about Fangate, its founder is actually Johnny Sins, and he launched it in January 2026. And here you can see him on the website as well. This industry is blowing up right now. Everybody wants to go into this industry, and that's because the fans want to go into here. Because the thing is that all the chatting is literally done on whatever platform you want. You can have them on Snapchat, Telegram, anywhere, and for the customer, this means that they have no stigma around the app. You can have Telegram, it's not suspect at all. You can have Snapchat, it's no issue. But having an OF account, that's very suspect. And these platforms don't require accounts for the customers. You literally just purchase it and you're done. And furthermore, customers don't need to do a extensive setup to talk to their favorite creators. They literally just go onto Telegram, which they already have on their phone, or they go on to Snapchat or any other application they have that their creator is on. They already have an account, there's no unnecessary friction, and also it does not feel transactional, because on Telegram it does not have to be transactional, while if you go to OF or these other sites, everybody knows that it's there for a transactional reason. And furthermore, the creator actually owns their own funnel now on OF. If you bring a customer over there, they will be exposed to the big For You page, and customers will be stolen at a whim, because OF only wants to make money for themselves, so they'd rather bomb your customer with a bunch of ads and send them to someone else as well. And that's literally why we're moving into this link sharing era, because that's where you are actually free to own your own business, and customers actually want to be there as well. Nobody wants these old shit platforms anymore. Now, the reason why OF was so popular, and still is because that Unlocked and Fangate are literally just a link tool. They're made for the person sitting in their couch, you know, sending over a link, very quick and easy, but there is no agency layer. And this is where Dropfans and soon Exclu also have a advantage, because they are partnered with us at Quikka. So Quikka is basically the CRM part. It's basically what Inflow is to OF. It's built for agencies, it's built for chatters, creators, payouts, all of the management that's needed for an agency. And it's the only one in the business that does it actually properly, with integrations from multiple providers like Exclu and Dropfans. And this is coming soon. And the real money in the industry is literally made by the agencies, so this is why Quikka is literally the best place to be, because if you are a creator, you usually want an agency to manage it for you, and the agency wants to be able to do it smoothly, hence Quikka. So that's why you should move over to Dropfans or Exclu for the time being, but we are actively contacting the others as well for an integration. Now, the link sharing era has already started. If you're not on it already, you're already falling behind. There's still time to start, and OF won't be moving anywhere fast because they have a new CEO shift and all of that going on. So they are very slow right now. Nothing's gonna happen on that end. So what you should do is literally, you should just go to Dropfans and Quikka, make an account on Quikka if you're an agency, then you have your creator make one on Dropfans, and then basically what you're doing is you're right before the big wave in 2020 of OF, where everything just exploded and this became a whole industry. So don't fall behind, get these two set up today, and you will be in time before the big migration happens.
Blow bands, blow bands, blow bands.